Rule number one when you're creating animation, always reuse. Welcome back. I'm Tom Winkler, creator of Whack Your Boss. I'm going to show you 20 of these swipe ups on my new app called what the hell is it called? Whack Your Boss Trumpland. Once you get the app, all you do is swipe up, down, left, and right, and you'll have all these funny animations.
In China.
He always returns to this pose, and then you can then there's a few of those funny gags happen in the beginning while he's standing there waiting for you to swipe, but you swipe up.
Rocket Man.
That was number 3. He's talking about the president of, what is it, North Korea?
And we're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
Right there, I just wanted a funny effect. Just have a bunch of these in succession, and it looks great when it moves fast.
Have a lot of fun tonight.
All there is some red, white, and blue alternating frames here. See the hair, the tee, the bodysuit. It's always red, white, and blue. Always America.
I love my life.
And again, all these are the up swipes, so that's why he's got his hands up in the air. The other ones, when he goes down, he's down and he's sitting down.
We can't do anything right.
I think this is number 6 next. Let's see.
And I made a lot of money in Atlantic City, and I'm very proud of it. Believe me, believe me, believe me, believe me, believe me.
Quick little animation insider tip. I didn't really line up the neck well on this the way I should have. I flipped the head, and I didn't really fix the neck each time it flips, so you'll see what I mean. Watch this. See, the head is really just sort of pivoting and twisting left and right. It's not really set inside the shirt or in the collar. It's just sort of floating above. Also right there at the beginning of this one here, I have one of these motion blurs where the frame, again, we start from here and we use the motion blur to blur his head from here up to the position up above.
A magical moment. Most importantly, I brought my Bible.
So those are 2 separate ones, obviously, when he jumps up and he says a magical moment, and then that's the 7th or 8th. I lost track, sorry.
A magical moment. Most
and here's the next one. It says most importantly. And I have a nice motion blur I drew as well. I'll show you that.
Most importantly,
right there. Now a sound effect would help that. I guess I didn't put a sound effect in there, but a sound effect would help the whoosh.
A magical moment. Most importantly,
that frame right there. I drew that quickly just to help it zip out of his pocket.
Most importantly, I brought my Bible. Okay?
On this one, you can see I did make it look like his neck is sitting inside of that shirt. I kept a nice solid line in there to make it look like it's fitting inside the shirt, where the other one, I just hacked it together. I flipped the head from left to right, where this one, his neck fits neatly into his shirt.
Bad energy. Un-American.
Bad energy is one of the up swipes, and then un-American is one of the other up swipes.
Energy. Un-American. This country, we are going to hell. Drug dealers and pushers. Much tougher.
You recognize that animation? I think you know I'm also the creator of Whack Your Computer and Whack Your X. So if you recall this scene here, you click on different parts in the scene and you try to find all the ways to whack the computer. He opens up the painting. He has her put a little X on the computer and he whacks it. And then when he's all proud of himself, he turns to her. Seems familiar? Always reuse. I think in my last video I showed you how Rodin reused. It looks like 2 hands together. It's actually the same hand. See, the thumb repeats, and not a mirror image, but it's the same hand put a little bit lower and twist it in. And he didn't have to create 2 hands. He just created 1 hand, turned it around, put it together, and instead of it being 2 hands praying, so it's like 1 person, it's 2 people connecting, actually. 2 right hands connecting. Always reuse. And here's another one of those motion blurs. When we leave this frame, it helps drop down into his standing pose. Not the perfect transition, but it's pretty good. Watch. See, when you do it fast. 1, 2, 3.
Drugs and gangs.
So that gangs was from Whack Your Boss 2 when he bites him and eats him. You ready?
No!
See, very simple chew effect, but when you just use it once and use it on the exaggerated word gangs.
Drugs and gangs.
Perfect reuse.
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing. $1.5 trillion. Together, we can achieve absolutely anything.
Now that was him really clapping in the video, and so I added his hands clapping. Special brand new animation just for this app called Trumpland, Whack Your Boss Trumpland. Show it again with the clap here. And of course here we've got all these motion blurs, these frames where his hands move up quickly. See his eyes, I did it there. Zip. Just got a text. Zip with the eyes, and then the hands go down and up, and I use these motion blurs. See that? Zip. Zip. I drew that frame. Zip. And now on to the...
Bing, bing, bing. $1.5 trillion. Together,
and here's the clap.
We can achieve absolutely anything.
These two characters were from a greeting card I did for a freelance job, and I just took them out of that old freelance job and added them here for the heck of it. The app, of course, only shows this, right? So here we go.
And we support the heroes of law enforcement.
Of course, I added the sign, but he said it in such a specific and targeted way. I thought it would be funny to make it seem like he was teaching kindergarten.
Law enforcement. Our crumbling infrastructure.
Even the bit of a motion blur here with the teeth, having the teeth go zip across. Zip.
I just want them to suffer. I've been watching you for the last couple of weeks. We can't do anything right.
Oh, and I've gone too far. These are the down swipes. Thanks for visiting. Hope to see you soon. Next time I will. Next time I do one of these videos, I'll show you all the down swipes, all 20 of them, even though I showed you 3 of them just now with the Darth Vader one. And again, reusing. All right, I got to say this. Here's another motion blur. Look at that. From he's standing up and he goes zip straight down. I did the Darth Vader pose here, and then I thought I'm just going to use it again, and I used the dark body and the dark hands in the next one as well. So there's 2 here. One, this one with the lightsaber, and then I used a second pose with the same black body.
I just want them to suffer. I've been watching you for the last couple of weeks.
Please click subscribe and ring the bell and download the app. Whack Your Boss Trumpland on Android and Apple.